Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is our trending topic of the week section. Basically, we'll pick a topic, most likely a news article that's trending this week, and just talk about it, riff on it, give our thoughts. So today is Saturday. We're recording this Saturday, the 24th. So this might be a little bit dated by the time you're watching it, but it's relevant now. So our president, if you're in America, our president Donald Trump tweeted out something about video games and violence, I guess in the wake of the Florida shootings.
Yeah.
Tweeted out, I'm hearing more and more people say that the level of violence on video games is really shaping young people's thoughts. He goes on to say, and then you go the further step, and there's the movie. You see the movie, and they're so violent, and yet a kid is able to see the movie if sex isn't involved, but killing is involved, and maybe they have to put a rating system on that. So, I mean, this is kind of like broken English, but
It's Trump English.
It's Trump English.
Yeah.
But I think what he's trying to say
Twitter language.
is that, we have like a hard rating system for sex in films where like if it goes beyond a certain point, it's like pornography. You can't watch it in mainstream theaters.
No nipples.
But
or balls.
we don't have that for violence. You can see someone like get their arm pulled off and watch that in a theater and it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. That is the true Trump. That is true.
What are your thoughts? Should we ban all violent movies and video games and just solve shootings that way?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Thank you guys for trending topics. Where do you stand on that? I say we agree. All hail Trump. We have nothing wrong to say. I think everything he says is actually factual and true, and I don't think he's wrong with anything he says.
All right, let's go to the bar.
All right. No, what do I really think of it? All right, first of all, I think that Trump voters are big Constitution fanatics, right? They love the Constitution. They probably wipe their...
I feel like they claim to be. I feel like they're Constitution fanatic when it suits their purpose.
I know. So, and I feel like
states' rights, unless the state wants to ban gay marriage or something, then fuck states' rights.
and the number two, what is it? Number one is like free speech, right?
Yeah.
Number two, what?
It's like the First Amendment, free
speech, right?
Press, yeah.
And the guns are like the second, right? Guns and free speech, right? That seems to be something here. And like for Trump to say like, hey, I'm thinking of maybe we should look to like regulate what people put out there as far as free speech. I feel like they should be against that. Trump supporters, like this would be something that they should be like if Obama were to say that, people would be like fucking.
And you're big government.
Big government trying to control what people are hearing or saying. That's how I feel about it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's outrageous because it seems like a government overreach, but I feel like this has been an argument that's been going around for years.
Since Grand Theft Auto 3 San Andreas?
Since San Andreas. And I'm getting this from IGN, so I don't know how credible this is, but the article reads, the effect of violence on video games on young people has long been a topic of debate, though multiple studies have found that there is no correlation between playing video games
That's all I need to
and
know.
behavior. Among them is a decade-long study of over 11,000 children in the UK, which concluded video games have no impact on behavior, attention, or emotional issues.
Hey,
children.
Look at that!
So it's like, not only is this a government overreach, what the fuck are you talking about? There's no data that links the two.
The data. What the data?
I guess the point of the study was that they didn't find a link between violent video games and violent behavior.
I think that's it. That's all you need to know. There's no data behind supporting what he says, and video games should be left alone as it is, right?
I agree.
Do we need further regulation? It's already shitty enough that they put an M rating, and you couldn't buy certain video games when you were young. You had to get an older person to buy it.
But
that was annoying.
Not like a lesser known fact. The video game industry and the movie industry, they regulate themselves. Like, there's no law in any state saying you can't buy a rated M game. And it's not a government agency that rates games. It's like the ESRB is funded by video game publishers. Mm-hmm. So they basically rate their own games. And they say, this is a guideline. We think that people above 17 should buy this. People below 17 shouldn't. And GameStop, as a matter of policy, was like, we won't sell the video games.
Yeah.
But that's their policy. I could start up a mom and pop video game shop and sell whatever games.
I used to go to mom and pops, and they would sell me those mature games no matter what.
Yeah, and I think like my point is, I think the movie industry and I think the video game industry has done a good job of regulating itself, where it's like, we don't need the government to step in. We have our own. We put our own ratings on it. Most retailers abide by those rules.
Yeah.
We're good. We got it under control. Stay the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
And same with movies. Like the movies have their.
And it's fine. Like, yeah, you see a movie, it's rated R. They'll break down why is it rated R. You know, there's like graphic violence. Yeah. You know, there's nudity. If it's a hard R, even more than that, violent nudity. But it seems like shooting nipples. I think you're so right about how, like you said, like if they regulate themselves, they've done such a great job.
Yeah.
You know? A kid can't go see an R-rated movie. Yeah. Like either they have to be with another person. If they are, it's their parent or someone, and
that's all with no government intervention at all. So like, just it seems like the industries are working themselves out.
I don't think Trump ever played a video game, Steve.
I feel like he's a big Candy Crush guy.
He's a Candy Crush guy?
He's always on his phone. He's on Twitter. I feel like he's definitely like he has some apps.
He's a phone guy, right? He's got a couple of apps. I would love to see Donald Trump's phone just to see what apps he has.
It's definitely Candy Crush.
He's at Angry Birds at one point. He was an Angry Bird guy at one point.
Maybe Angry Birds.
Flappy Bird. He was definitely a Flappy Bird guy at one point.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was because that's Simpleton can do that.
No, and it's like kind of addictive. It's like a hook.
It is a hook.
Dude, that was a fun game. It was brutally hard though.
You know they like got rid of that game.
They stole the assets from Nintendo.
Yeah, but those people that had the game on their phones were selling it online, and they sell it for high price. I still have Flappy Bird on an iPod. Yeah,
nice.
I'm holding off for that. You know, just in case I quit my job.
You quit your day job.
Yeah, so I think, you know, this is the trend. This is a trending topic of the week. I think it's bullshit what he says.
Yeah, I think
it's stupid. It's like after the Florida shooting, people want answers. People want like action to be done. And if the president suggested that that's the way to address this problem, which is like regulate video games, I think he's way off.
But I also think that I think that Trump, and maybe like I don't think he thinks that he's going to really regulate video games or like propose a new law. A lot of time I think he says stuff.
He shoots from the shit. Yeah. Pander to
his base, to like shit that he knows his base is gonna like. Even if it doesn't lead to any new law, but like they'll remember he said it. So like come election time, maybe like they'll think that they're on his side.
You know what I love? Like the video game community. I would love to see what happens if he really pursues this.
Yeah.
Like what will the video game community look like? Will there be like marches on the street?
Video game lobbyists.
Just a couple of nerds with like Nintendo t-shirts. You know, they're like, nope, can't do that. Can't do it. So I think Trump's kind of way off on this. There are violent video games. You know, I think Grand Theft Auto is pretty fucking violent. I was talking with this with someone.
I played GTA as a kid, and I don't kill people. I think I really don't believe that there's like a I think some.
It's not correlation. Yeah,
because they're like crazy. It has nothing to do with the video games they play, the movies they watch. Like, because I feel like killing someone is a crazy thing to do. Like,
it's a crazy thing to do. You're right.
Because you played GTA when you were a kid, right? You played violent. You saw violent movies.
Yeah, and a lot of people who have mental illness, they don't kill people. Like, there's a lot of statistics that show that in fact they're not very violent. In fact, they tend to be victims of violence, like people with mental illness. So it's complicated. You know, it's an issue that I just think video games should be untouched. I like my video games. Don't get in the way of my video games. That's all I have to say about that.
Guys, this is a short topic of the week.
Very short
of the week.
Yeah, what do you guys think about this?
Yeah, let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like and subscribe. Maybe start a dialogue. We always read our comments, so we'll dive in. If you're a big Trump supporter, to tell us why. Maybe,
and if you're a video game supporter and a Trump supporter, tell us what are you feeling right now, right?
Yeah, I feel like there's not
how do you feel about
a lot of overlap between the two, but maybe there could be.
And I suspect a lot of Trump voters are COD guys. They strike me as COD guys.
Why do you think that, Wilson?
I think Democrat voters tend to be like Last of Us type guys, and Trump voters tend to be COD guys. I don't know. This
is why people think we're elitist.
Wait, maybe I am a little. Fuck it. Number one Constitution.
Go throw your ball around, you jock. go back to playing Madden, you bro.
Hey, bro. Yeah, you want a new skin on your gun? Ooh.
All right.
Yeah. Wait, what? Come on, Steve, say it.
Like our Instagram, like and subscribe our everything. We have it in the banners below.
Yeah, we have our Instagram pages. Yep, look out for that.
Please subscribe. We have a whole bunch of other cool content on our
Please
channel.
check it. It's great.
We review games, movies, shows, whatever we want. Yeah, this has been Trending Topic of the Week. Thank you for coming. I'm Steve.
I'm Wilson, guys. Yeah, have a great time. Enjoy your video games.